My name is James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Havoc number 2. That's some good tea. So, I want to talk about heritage. Alright? So, if you guys haven't been paying attention, or if you have been paying attention and you're tired of hearing this broken record, you're going to hear it one more time. My name is James Williams Jr. My heritage, my ethnic background, the thing that makes me me. A lot of people in our family are ashamed of our heritages. A lot of people in your families are probably ashamed of your heritages too. Alright, so first, my true color, high yellow. Now let me explain. Alright, so in the world in which we live in, there are people like me. We do exist. We are people who are multiculturalists. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up my heritage and why I'm bringing up the family shame, because most people in America don't know that they're either part Native American or part white, and they just want to claim their black side. And on both sides of my family, that's pretty much how it works. No one wants to go into how Grandma Ada was a Cherokee Indian. Everybody just wants to be black. Alright? Well, I, on the other hand, want to be all three. Mostly, I want to be more Native American because that's what I feel I relate to the most. Alright? Not because I'm wild and crazy, but just because I feel in my soul that that's where I belong. So let's go with this. My Native American heritage is Cherokee on both sides, black and Cherokee on my father's side, black, white, and Cherokee on my mother's side. So as you can tell, I am a 100% bona fide mutt. I'm actually proud of that. Now, I will be first informing you that there are things in black culture that we as black people do that makes me ashamed to have any black in me at all. As far as my white culture, I love white people, and a lot of white people don't have any shame. And I don't say that lightly, but I also know that there's no way in hell I will ever be white unless I pull Eddie Murphy, where I get somebody to give me a lot of white makeup and make me out to be a white man. Now, I can never represent white people very well. I know that. There are very good white people. There are very bad white people. There are very good black people. There are very bad black people. There are very good Native Americans. There are very bad Native Americans. So, in essential, if there's good and bad in all of us, we all need to find the good within us all, and let's try to live with that. Now, I probably just pissed off everybody from every ethnicity with that. Good. Then I've done my damn job. Now let me explain. Alright. So way back in the days of the DC Sniper and my youth, we had just got off the top of the racist radar. Alright? Why do I call it a racist radar? Because every time somebody black did something, all blacks were guilty. Whether we did it or not, you didn't have to have a criminal record or anything. If your ass was black, your ass was guilty until proven innocent. Point blank, period. Now, it didn't help the fact that the DC Sniper was black. It didn't help the fact that every time you turn around, a black person has, as Huey would say in the Boondocks cartoon, and I quote, a nigger moment. How many of us have had to have a nigger moment for the rest of us to suffer? Not that many of us, trust me. Now, here's the thing. You know, I am only mad at black people when I turn on the news and something goes completely wrong, and all I have to say is, God, just don't let him be a black man, because I know that tomorrow I'm going to get up and someone's going to remember this news report and say, yep, let's tighten up our eyes on those black people. And that's generally what has happened. Now, in light of more recent events around here in Charlottesville, where um, that massive violent thing back in August, that I don't want to mention it by name, but it basically was a domestic attack. And as a vet, I have never been more prouder to serve my country. As a man of color, I have never been more worried about my country. And then the simple fact that, you know, we as people, regardless of ethnic background, really need to grow the fuck up. Alright? We really do. I'm sure you're thinking, well, James, you're in here swearing and cussing and all that. Okay, a lot of that is my black blood talking. Or is it my Cherokee fire that's burning? Does it really make a difference? Not really. Because here's the thing. We're all human and we all bleed red. We all breathe air. We all need water to drink to survive. And yet, for some reason, we can't find the one thing that makes us the same without making it make us different. We eat. We shit. We stink, so we wash. We use deodorant so that we don't smell. And if it's done in my house, unless you're homeless, it's more likely done in your house. You know, we clean our floors the same. We sweep and we mop. We try to raise our children the same. For the better part, most of humanity tried to raise our children to accept other people for who they are and not hate them for their differences, like skin color, which is something that no one can really change. There's no way in hell I'm bleaching my skin. I'm light enough as it is. Alright? I just don't like long sleeve shirts until it gets cold. Now, here's the thing. Why can't we find a way to ignore the skin we're in when other people are there? Because they have been taught wrong, so we have to do the same thing that makes us just as wrong? Yeah, there's a song about, I know I hurt you, but now you want to hurt me too. Two wrongs don't make it right. I don't know who sung the song. And no, I'm not going to sing it for you. But the simple concept is this. We can choose to be better than the generations before us. But we have chosen to not do that. I'm a Generation Xer, and I'm not being held responsible for what the world is giving the children coming up now. I don't have kids, and I would love to have at least one before I die, but I kind of don't want to bring a kid into a world where everybody hates us for absolutely nothing that you can do to change who the hell you are. There's a reason why God made everyone different, so that we're all special and not just a few of us. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about my heritage. This video is about my family not being proud of our Native American heritage, just being proud of our black heritage. Now, I get this on both sides. And the thing is, my Native American heritage is very important to me. And it might be that maybe Grandma Ada has special treatment of me. Alright? Because of most of her grandkids, very few of us look like we're black. Very few of us. Most of us, on both sides of my family, look more black or look more white. On my mom's side, there's a few of us that look exceptionally light and can almost pass as white people. On my dad's side, there's a few of us, myself included, that look more Native American than black and could probably pass for Native Americans. Okay? You do not know how many times I get mixed up for anything outside of black. Right? I've rarely ever been looked at, except for one of my friends on the internet who says, hey, you're a black man. And I'm like, yes! But no, because I'm actually multicultural. I identify with all of my heritage, while most people in my family are ashamed to identify with their heritage unless somebody actually kind of forces them to deal with it. Where I, on the other hand, as a kid, I had to learn how to embrace my heritage because of things that happened to me in school. Because I wasn't black or white. When it came down to like the race war that we had in grade school, it was like, you can't trust James. James ain't no real nigger. He's a half nigger. You have no idea how many times I've heard that. And then when I found out I was part Native American, it only got worse as time went on. Because when I finally got to high school and I started working at Kegler's, and all I heard was, hey, Chief. How you doing, Chief? What's up, Chief? And I was like, if this dude called me Chief one more time, I'm going to start calling him Paleface. However, I'm on the job. I am 16 years old. I'm smart enough to know that I can't afford to lose my job because of how I feel in here somewhere. And then, the guy was going through some stuff. And the more I asked him to call me by my name, basically I was just wasting my breath. So for 3 years, every weekend of my high school life, My name was fucking Chief. Okay? He had no idea that I had to descend from scouts or something because I can't carve a canoe back then. I can't carve a canoe till this day. So either I don't have the equipment or my hands just don't work because I'm doing kung fu. But I'm very proud of my Native American heritage. Losing my ability to do martial arts made me go back to my roots. So since I was rooted in fighting and stuff, I picked up a recurve. So I took up redoing what my people used to do best: archery. So I bought a target, shot a hole in my shed a couple of times, got snitched on by my stepfather. No, but I took it all in stride because kung fu was out. So since I can't do kung fu anymore, I had to pick up a new hobby, which is an old hobby because in grade school and high school we got to do archery all through school actually in gym class, and I liked it. I couldn't shoot worth shit then, but I can shoot now because I've had time to put it in time. Now the thing with accepting your heritage is nothing to be ashamed of. It's just that some people in our heritages do shit that makes us ashamed. So let's get on with it, shall we? When black people do things that make me ashamed to be black, I'm very vocal about it, no. But when white people do things that make me ashamed to have white in me, I'm not as vocal about it because it's almost expected. And when Native Americans do shit that make me ashamed, which they've actually done lesser shit than blacks and whites combined, or it just hasn't been covered, which is basically the truth. It hasn't been covered. So they've probably done an equal amount of dirt too, but it also depends on tribal outreach, you know. So my proudest heritage of being, I've never been more proud to be Native American. I'm not as proud to be black or white as I am to be Native American. Alright? Now, does that sound racist? Yes, it does. Let's be honest here. It does sound racist. But the downside of that is there's no roles for me to play unless I write them myself. So when I started writing my scripts way back in 2000, I made my characters either half Native American or half Asian because before my friend from Korea pointed out that Native Americans were Asian, people kept saying that they thought I was Filipino or Polynesian, which would be Hawaiian. And so until I got into college, I didn't think nothing about it. Then when I got into college, I met my friend who's from Korea. He's like, "Yeah, you know that Native Americans are Asian, right?" And I was like, "No, we're not." And he said, "Yeah, you are." And I'm like, "No, we're not." And I tell you guys that story before. So the long and short is that he proved me wrong. So that explained why people thought that I was fucking Samoan. It also explained why people thought I was Hawaiian. It also explained like one time or another that somebody mistake me for Ernie Reyes Jr. or Tiger Woods. Okay, well, here's the good news. I'm none of those guys. Here's the bad news. I don't have their money. Now, in closing, I want you to understand something. In America, we are all multicultural. The problem is that people won't accept themselves or embrace their heritages, and so they only want to either be one or the other. Well, before I close out, I will tell you a story. And I probably tell you this before if you're one of my loyal followers, and if not, well, here we go. So I went to apply for a job at Tuesday mornings once, and there was this lady there, and she was of color. She was not of Asian descent. She was of African American descent. She might not even have been American. She might have just been African. And besides the fact that I learned at a young age that Africans don't really like black people, I'm filling out this application. And on the application it has white, black, Pacific Islander, Spanish, African but non-African American, and Hispanic, and it has other. So I'm going to mark the color black. And this black lady looks at me because she's just a little darker than me. She's like this color, where I'm this color compared to her. And she looks at me and goes, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? Are you sure you're black?" And I looked at her with this puzzled look on my face, and I told her, "I'm pretty sure I know what fucking color I am. My birth certificate right here says I'm Negro." Because back in the 70s, when you were born multicultural, they just put down whatever the hell they thought your mother was or your daddy. So you've seen pictures of my father if you've been paying attention. You could not look at him and see Native American one in him. His mother was Native American, his father was black. He took more black traits. So I guess depending on the gene pool, I got lucky and got my mother's skin color and my great grandmother Ada's fortitude and proud to be Native American. So I don't have any pictures of my great grandmother. How unfortunate. I wish I did, but I don't. But if I can find one of her ancestors, or if I can get my Aunt Carrie to give me the pictures, because Aunt Carrie is the only one I know for sure has pictures of my grandma Ada, that would be great, Aunt Carrie, if you're watching. Anyway, the whole thing is that we all have to accept ourselves for who we are. Do not deny your heritage. Don't deny who you are. Now, to both sides of my family, who only want to be black, knowing full well that we have Native American grandmothers, you know, maybe you guys ought to try to embrace that part of yourself, like I have, instead of just looking at me like, you're the strange one because you're the only one that embraced our Native American heritage. Maybe it might be the only reason that I do that is because I spent the most time with Grandma Ada. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Comfortable Habit number 2. Be seeing you. And thank you. But before I go, remember to embrace your heritage. It is who you are. Even if you don't want to claim it, if you just want to be black, that's nothing wrong with that. But you're not just black. Because accepting yourself is accepting all of you. Actually, I'm going to go a little longer because I have one more story. I had this dream once when I was a little younger, in my either early 20s or my late 30s. I'm not really sure when it was I had this dream. It had to be in my 20s, I think. I won't swear to it. I know I had this dream. So in this dream, I went into this bar, alright? And there were 3 of me. So I was kind of watching it through the third guy's eyes. And in this dream, there was black me, white me, and Cherokee me. Alright? So, Cherokee me is watching this bar fight about to unfold. Since I know martial arts, that would mean black me, Cherokee me, and white me also knows martial arts. So this was like the fucking awesomest dream because it played like a movie, like most dreams do. And in this dream, the Cherokee side of me is sitting watching the black me and the white me go at it. So the black me is fighting with Dragon. The white me is fighting with Tiger Claw. Now these are 2 martial arts styles that I dabbled in. I have not mastered them, but I know enough of them that I can use them. And in that, whatever they did really basically only wounded the Indian me. And when the Tiger Claw battle got real, it woke me up because I was doing Tiger Claw in my sleep and I scratched myself and woke myself up. And I seen the scratches. So yeah, I definitely would say I definitely know fucking Tiger Claw. And I was like, what the fuck? And I woke up and I'm bleeding. And I was like, damn. So I went to work with my coworker and she and I have like a spiritual connection. We're very spiritual. And so she broke it down to me and said, well, have you truly accepted yourself for who you are? And at the time, I had no idea what the fuck that meant. I was like, well, what the fuck do you mean by that? She goes, well, you're multicultural. I said, yeah. She said, and what side of you do you reject the most? I said, well, I must be honest. I reject the white side the most because I'm never going to be white. Which, the white side is the side that wounded me with the tiger claw. No. And she's like, well, once you embrace all three of your heritages, you'll be a little bit better. And so I've never been able to go back to that dream, but I did embrace all three sides of my heritage. I know what you're thinking. Go back to a dream, okay? Let me break that down for you before I end this video. When I was a kid, and some Native American cultures call these guys dreamwalkers, I never really put that much stock into it. You know, I mean, I do a little bit more stock into it now because I don't really have this ability anymore like I used to. I used to be able to go back into a dream and pick up exactly where I left the fuck off. Now, when I close my eyes, I just close my damn eyes. There's nothing there but blackness. And if there are dreams that I've returned to, I don't remember those damn things when I wake up. So, dreamwalkers for most tribal experience and even non-Native American tribes have dreamwalkers. They may not have known that they were dreamwalkers because dreamwalker's power is beyond that of just ethnical folklore. No, I don't know if there's any white folklores of it. I don't know if there's any black folklores, but I know there's Native American folklores of dreamwalkers. Anyway, a dreamwalker has the ability to walk not just through his dreams, but into other dreams, and they can sometimes cause chaos and panic and shit like that. Somebody's gonna write a book about it, I just know it. Besides my graphic novel, because I dabble in that in my graphic novel in Chapter 0 of Love 13. So, basically what it means is you have the ability to either enter other people's dreams or go back into yours and pick up where you left off. Dare to dream. But yeah, dream walking is something that I no longer possess the ability to do. But a lot of shamans used to do dream walks. And it didn't matter what damn tribe you were in, whether you were Native American, white, or black. A lot of shamans used to be able to do dream walking. Now, dream walking is something that I cannot prove exists. I can only tell you that when I was a kid, I could do it. Now, as a grown-ass man of 44 years old, I can't remotely go back in the dreams. I used to be able to do it, and it kind of, as I got older, it started fading away more and more. I think if I'm lucky, I can do it again, but at this age, I haven't really been able to do it because I haven't been able to focus long enough to do it. When I go to sleep, it's because I'm dead fucking tired, and the only thing I want to do, oh sorry, is go slam the hell to sleep. So again, if you guys know anything about dreamwalkers for your tribe or whatever, let me know. I mean, I could do a whole story on it, but I mean, every story of dreamwalkers is just like Coyote. It changes tribally, and every story of the Yeti or the Thunderbird or the Deer Woman, for Native American tribes, they change tribally. So, I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Epic number 2. I don't know if you're going to believe anything I say. I really don't care. I just wanted the video blog. I give you guys 99.9, and what you do with it when you run with it is up to you. But dream walking is not just a Native American thing. It is a cultural, tribal thing amongst people who are natives and who are not Native Americans. So again, I'm James Williams Jr. Kung Fu Epic number 2. This is 24 minutes of your life that you can't get back. Be seeing you.